Howdy folks, welcome back. In this video we try to come up with a new way of sitting down at a table and playing through a whole shoe. Not an easy thing to do and still have some bank left. This and more coming up right after this. Hey guys, another big thank you for subscribing and hitting that like button. I'm really enjoying watching this channel grow. Okay, as you all know, I'm a hit and run Baccarat player, but I know a lot of you out there like to sit and play through a whole shoe. This is just a system that I dreamed up the other night and gave it a run. Just a little explaining before we head over to the Wizard of Odds. It's plain and simple. When it's a single, banker or player, we bet the opposite. When there's two or more of the same, then I bet the same. Or houseway, whatever you want to call it. Should be simple, but I messed up a couple of times running through this shoe. I did change from $50 minimum bets to an old system that I used to use. I did this because I wanted the 8 martingale bets, because we still have those terrible twos to deal with. And 8 should carry me through. Those terrible twos are the downfall of so many systems out there. Anyway, I give it a run on the Wizard site, and here we go for my first try at this one. Okay, here we are, Wizard of Oz. And there's a clean slate, nothing been played here yet. So we'll start there and put my favorite betting system up here. And first hand, and it comes out of banker. So the first one, so we got to bet the opposite. So we'll be betting on player. First bet, player. And it won. So now that's a single player. So now we have to bet on banker. And banker won, so that'll be a single player again, or a single banker again, so off we go to player. And it won again too, so away we go to banker. Okay, so player won there, so that's a double player, so now we have to start betting on player, and it'll be our second bet, so it'd be 15. Okay, we won that, so we're still on a run of players, so we'll stay on there. First bet again. And we lost that, so it'll be a single banker, so now we have to go to player and triple bet, 15. And we won that, so what do we got here? That'll be a single player, so now we got to bet on banker. And we won that, so that'll be a single banker, so we go to player. And player won that, or banker won that, I mean, so that's a double banker. We're going to switch to banker. And we're on the second bet, which is 15. And we won that. So we're on a run of bankers here, so we'll just stay on banker. Check that out here, yep, run of bankers, so. And we won that. So we're going to stay with the run of bankers. If I player one, so okay, so we check that out. Now we got a single player, so we have to go to banker. Banker, second bet. And we lost that. So now we got a run of players going. So we switched to banker. So now we're at 35. Yep. Tie. Banker won, so we won that. And we bet on the wrong one there and still won. Oh. Banker one. So, okay, where are we here? So we got run of bankers going now. So we're on the second bet of banker. And we won that. So now we're got a run of bankers going, so we stay with it. And another banker. So banker again. And player. So we lost that. We got a single player now. We go second bet on banker. And we won that. So we've got a single banker there now, so we have to go to player. And we won that, so back to banker. And player one, so now we got a run of players going, so second bet on player. And we won that, so staying with a run on players here. Single first bet on player. Won that. Do it again. Tie. And banker one. Okay, so we got to switch. We got a single. Now we have to go on banker. Second bet. Or player, I'm sorry. Not banker. And we won that. So we got a single player, so we got to go to banker. Banker won that, so single, got to go to player. And we lost it, so now we got a run of bankers started, I believe. Should be 2 bankers up there, yes. Okay, so we're going to stay with banker now. 15, up, 35, all right. And we won that. Okay, so run of bankers going. So back to the first bet again. And banker one again. So go to player. Another tie. They're a nuisance. Banker ones. Okay, so that'd be a single. Oh, that's a double banker. We bet on the wrong thing there. Well, we'll stick with the banker now. We're on our third bet, so. There we go. Got our banker. So, okay, so we've got a run of bankers going. We'll stick with it. This is just great for runs. Tie. Another nuisance. Another banker. Stick with that banker. Yep. Got a nice run going. Another darn tie. Another banker. Do it again. Player one. Okay, so now we have a single player. So now we need to go to banker, and we're on our second bet. 15. And we won that. So that should be a run of bankers starting now. Nope, that's a single banker. So we go to player. Player one, that'll be a single player, so we go to banker. Tie. Player one, okay, so we got a run of players going. So here we go, we're on the second bet of player. Banker one, okay, so let's have a look here. So we're on the 35 at player. And banker one. 75 on banker. And banker one. So we got a run of bankers going here, so just continue on with that. Player. So we go to banker, second bet. And we won that. Okay, we'll stick with banker. I think that should be two of them. No, that's a single. We go to player. And we lost that one. So that's two bankers, so we'll go with banker, second bet. And we won that, so let's stay with banker. We're on a run again. A streak. Streak is ended. Okay, so second bet on banker. And it won again. So, okay, well, we got to go to player, single bet. Won that. Go to banker, single bet. Yep, single player, go to banker. Single player. Oh, did we do that wrong? Well, we won there anyways. At single player and banker won. Okay, so single banker, second bet on player. And that won. Sure wish we could see this main road without having to switch around here. This is a pain. Banker won. Single banker, so we go to player. Single player won, so go to banker. Single banker won, go to player. Banker, that should be a double banker. Oh, did I goof here? I think I did. Where are we at here? Going to 35 on banker. All right, let's do it that way. And it lost. Don't not be paying attention. You gotta watch those mistakes. So single player, we're on banker. All right, 70, 15. We got a double player, so we're going to stay with player. So 150 this time. $300 on player. Oh, and we clicked it there. Okay, so back to a beginning, and we got a single player, so we'll go to banker. Oh, we don't want 100 there. Get rid of that. We're back to the first bet again. All right. Going for banker. Player come in. Okay, so second player, we got to go player. Another darn tie. Another tie. They're really going to bug me now. Player one. Okay, so carry on from there. Got a run of players going, so stick with it. Player one again. Banker one. Okay, so first banker, we have to go player. Second bet. Another darn tie. Player one. Okay, so have to go with banker. Banker one, off to player. Player one, back to banker. Banker one. A lot of singles going here. Player one, back to banker. Banker one. Okay, there we go at the end of the game here. We're not going to play the last hand, so we'll get out of here And how did we make out there? So we made a total of $408 on that shoe. That's okay for that. Well, that's a way too long there. I'm used to doing short little videos here. I will try that a couple more times, see if I can get through a whole shoe without messing up so many times. Till the next time, guys, be careful and stay healthy out there.